Hey, welcome back. It's Freaky Friday edition of Liquid Lunch on Newsmax TV. I'm John Tobacco. We're coming to you today from the Question Tequila Studios in our little Liquid Lunch outpost down here. And we are very lucky on this Friday to have Vera Gibbons join us. Vera,
thank you for having
me.
I finally got in touch with the right people and got myself on.
Founder and editor of nonpoliticalnews.com. Wink, wink. Is there anything non-political these days,
There is. You should subscribe to my newsletter.
I should.
Yeah,
is it free, like my newsletter?
It's free.
Okay.
I'll subscribe to yours if you subscribe to mine.
All
so
right.
it's a daily non-political newsletter.
Hang on. How do they? Let's get that out of the way. How do they subscribe to nonpoliticalnews.com? How do you subscribe?
You can just go to the website and then you sign up for the daily non-political newsletter every day and night and into the morning. I am curating the top non-political news within consumer personal finance, health and wellness, fashion, beauty, and fitness and diet. I'm trying to give people a break from the political bombardment and also provide news that is,
I know
we need a break.
Feeling.
Give them a little diversion.
But is this free?
It's
because
free.
I hate these ads.
No, I know.
Free, and then it says, well, as soon as you put in your credit card number, you get the first 3 months for free, and then
no
they
strings
keep
attached.
No
it's
strings
free.
attached.
You're gonna like it.
NSA.
It's a nice break. Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
There you go.
I'm happy with that. So you got to go to nonpoliticalnews.com.
Are the drinks free here?
The drinks are on the house here. Don't worry about that.
Give us some of that Christy Brinkley Prosecco.
Yeah. Don't forget also the John Tobacco Monday Morning Quarterback newsletter, which comes out only every Monday morning, is available to you, our viewers, for free also. No credit card, no tricks, no strings. Send me an email, your name, the state you live in. That's all I want to know about you. And you can get the Monday Morning Quarterback, which will give you your little roadmap to what's happening in the markets and politics for the week. And I try to give you a look at the things I'm looking at, me personally, in developing my portfolio.
Yeah, and me personally, that's what NOPO's about too. Stuff that I like in the non-political world is going
Fantastic.
on. There you go.
We should do once a month a collective.
We should.
Non-political and political and
we
finance.
We should join forces or collaborate in some fashion.
Like Wonder Twins.
Yeah, like Wonder Twins.
What are we going to do with Frankie?
Well, I don't have a newsletter currently. I'm not looking to publish a newsletter. I have my fill just trying to keep up with newsletters. By the way, I do enjoy, Vera, your newsletter, which I actually am a subscriber to, and I learned yesterday, for instance, why Gen X women sleep so little, and the result was frighteningly disappointing. But I am curious, you do this section on health and wellness in the newsletter. What are the big health and wellness trends for 2020? A lot of New Year's resolutions going around. What are people doing?
Well, number one is, of course, lose weight.
And how?
Wants to lose weight in 2020. So intermittent fasting is going to be huge in 2020.
I'm doing that.
The keto diet, which is, gone down on the
That's very 2018.
That's 2018.
No.
It's now down on the bottom of the list. But people still do the keto. It's still popular, even though it's tanking in the list of popular diets for 2020. So
pop culturally not good.
Intermittent fasting, plant-based food, of course, is going to be very big in 2020. Exercising, stretching is the new thing for 2020.
Is stretching acceptable under the category of exercising?
It's apparently acceptable. So Gold's Gym actually named restorative fitness, which is stretching
right,
as
like
the top fitness trend for 2020.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. But people are working out in their homes, and they got the Peloton bikes and they got the mirror. So workouts that don't feel like workouts are really big for 2020.
I'm much older than you. And
Not
our
really.
audience is in my range also.
You only look older, John.
What can men do? Simple things to keep their skin good, to keep healthy, to stay, a little more fit over the winter where people tend to be cubbied up at home.
Do you have time to exercise?
I do, but I don't choose to.
Okay, you could start with the stretching. We'll start slow with you. Okay. Start with stretching and work your way up to a Peloton bike or some other such. But
so touch your toes.
Touch your toes, do a couple jumping jacks, a couple push-ups, get a little more sleep.
Got it.
This is another trend for 2020 is people are trying to sleep a little more. You mentioned that Gen X is not getting any sleep. They're just too anxious. They're sleeping less than any other generation. So sleep a little more, invest in yourself and your wellness. People are also putting wellness features into their homes and trying to make them more wellness oriented. They're taking wellness vacations. So you're seeing a lot of that, and then you're going to see more of that in 2022. Wellness is a very big. It's been big for the past couple of years, but it's going to get even bigger.
John here is quite a student of beautiful women. What are the trends in terms of women and keeping themselves beautiful?
Au naturel is the big thing for 2020. So essentially, makeup that doesn't look like makeup, very light, very natural look. That's very much in for for 2020.
So the plain Jane is back.
Well,
When you said no
Plainish.
makeup,
looks like they don't
looks
have
like
any
it's plain,
makeup on,
but
so,
it's not.
Right.
It's a trick.
The whole
Some
natural thing
magic
is very
makeup
big,
stuff.
And so what's happening is the beauty companies are moving towards skincare. They're trying to keep everyone's skin fresh and healthy,
Well,
so
that's
you
what I'm
need
saying.
less.
Men are plagued with this issue. You know what I mean? Because you
Investigate-
shave every
yeah, I
day, and you know, are there good vitamins you could take in the
Well,
winter?
you got to stay out of the sun, and people are also doing these, collagen infused this, that, and the other. They're putting them
Is that
into
good
their,
for you?
Apparently, people are doing it.
No, I
But there's
mean, it's
not
good
a lot
for
of
you
research.
healthy, or-
It's supposed to be good for you. There's not a lot of research on it, but
I have a friend of mine, Anthony, who's been telling me about this HGH. Like men take this HGH gel,
There's a lot of
you
that
put it
going
on your
on. I
skin, and
know.
it goes in, and it makes you feel stronger, rejuvenates you,
Oh,
makes your
man.
hair
No,
grow.
I don't know about
It's
that.
all natural. It's prescribed by a doctor. I mean, you know anything
what
about
kind of
this?
doctor?
No, a real doctor.
I don't know.
an
People are
actual
also going to
medical
these
doctor.
clinics and having shots to try to look
No
younger and
shots.
feel
This
better.
is a
That's a
gel.
little questionable.
This is a
well,
gel
that sounds a
application.
little too good to be true-ish.
Finally, Vera,
Yes.
we're going to talk drinking next, one of John and my favorite subjects. And I see that alcohol deaths are actually on the rise, particularly among women.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what's driving this new 2020 trend towards abstaining from alcohol?
I think the millennials are driving this trend. I mean, they're like working out with their groups after work, and they're just skipping the bars altogether. They've sort of made it hip to be sober. I'm blaming on them, right? But it is happening. So people are not only
Now
doing,
cool to be uncool. I got it.
Sober
Hey,
is
you
the
never
new
know.
cool.
We're
yeah.
woke, baby.
You can
Woke
talk
it
about,
up.
You can talk about it more in dry.
They got to put bars in the
dry
safe
January.
spaces on the university campuses, and then maybe they'll start drinking.
I
They're too
don't
busy
know.
standing in City Hall trying to be snowflakes.
How
And
about
then they
like
should
a-
just go to the local pub and argue it out and get some, good social discourse
How about a
in.
nice pomegranate spritzer?
Yeah, a pomegranate. How about what do they call it? What was from the Sex and the City? That drink they had.
Oh, the Cosmo.
A little cosmopolitan. Are they cosmopolitan still cool or no?
I haven't seen too many people order cosmopolitans lately.
Some folks off the set saying, no, JT,
Go for the-
you're
go
in
for
the
the pomegranate
90s.
spritzer or some other
That's
stuff,
how
but-
old I am. I thought a cool woman's drink was a Cosmo.
So here's
John-
what you need to do. Invest in your moisturizer, no more drinking, and stay out of the sun.
Before we go to break, John, I
Yeah.
do have one item of breaking news that I want to bring to our viewers' attention. Democratic presidential candidate Marianne Williamson has suspended her campaign for the presidency, so it appears she has dropped out
Ring the
of the
bell on that
presidential
one.
race.
Another one bites the dust. We're getting there, folks. The big news is today, Frankie, also that Pete Buttigieg has forged into the lead. He's 7% in every national poll, but apparently...
Yesterday's news. Yesterday.
Yeah, that was yesterday's news, but they were still talking about it this morning. I got a note in December that you were going to be on, and I was like, yes, when?
I'm
And
so
then they were like,
excited.
oh, she's going to be on in January.
I know, but I'm so glad I finally made it.
We finally
like I
made
said,
it.
I finally appealed to the right people, I guess.
No,
fun
you
show.
were on the right track from the beginning. Johnny
Right.
Johnny Bachman's, he's our rabbi. He's the
Yeah,
best.
yeah, he's
Thank
the
you
best.
so much.
Thank you.
You're the bomb. You're the bomb for being there through hour one, but don't go anywhere. Great show coming up. MJ Gottlieb's going to be here. Rob Taub's going to be here in hour two. And also we got Freddie Mac, the winner of 2 weeks ago's Fan of the Week. He was on vacay. We had the holidays, but we're even going to have the Fan of the Week on later on in hour two. Men in the Streets and all that and more. Liquid Lunch right after this.